My name's Logan Tyndall. I wrestled 106 at state, and this was my first state event that I've ever been to, and it didn't go the way I wanted it to. I lost both my first two matches, but I think that it was a really good experience for me, and it was really fun to make it to state for my first year of wrestling, basically.
I'm Cade Bickerdike. State went pretty all right. Didn't quite go the way that I wanted it to. Had a tough first round match and another really tough second round match that I ended up winning by 1 in overtime. And then ended up just getting caught in my third round match and didn't end up placing.
My name is Thomas McCoy. I think state went pretty well for me, at least. I got the 8th seed. I think I was ranked 5th going into it. I know Jacob McCormick, he got seeded 7th above me. And even though I beat him twice already, but I mean, state seedings, that's pretty much how it goes. And then, yeah, I came back and I was a bracket buster, you know, came back and wrestled my way to 3rd. Kind of turned it up as soon as I pretty much started the tournament.
My name is Kyra again, and I think that this tournament went really well. And for being 10th seed and placing 6th, I think I did really well. And for as a 7th grader, I think that's really good. And the Canton girl in Harrisburg, I wrestled her, and she beat me. At state, I came back and I beat her, and I had to wrestle pretty hard for that, and I was pretty aggressive.
All right, great to visit with Bill Abell up here at Belfish High School. Just finished up with the wrestling season and the state tournament.
Yeah, we went over to Sioux Falls like everybody else, and finished the year as a really solid finish to the year. I was super pleased with the way the guys wrestled, guys and the girls. Actually, all of our girls got into the blood round. Little Kyra, I call her Squirrel. Of course, she had to drink 3 pounds of water on the second day to make weight, but she got in and actually is a 87-pound 7th grader. She took 6th place. I was pretty happy with her. Thomas McCoy, he really stepped up for us. Went in, he's ranked 8th, and then as time went on, he started upsetting people left and right. His blood round match was it was nerve-wracking for me. The kid was super fast. Actually ended up going into overtime. The kid beat us up, chipped our tooth. Pretty much knocked us out. Didn't knock us out, but dinked our head pretty good. Just really got physical with us. But then in overtime, we kind of tossed him and pinned him. So it was a great match to get into the placings. And then from that point on, Thomas opened up and he stuck 2 guys his first 2 matches. And then his last match, according to the trainers, he popped a bursa sack about 2nd period, but he was able to finish and secure that win too. So he took 3rd for us. It's one of the better tournaments I think I've ever seen him wrestle. So it was a good tournament. Cade Bickerdike, this was his 4th show going to the state meet, and he's historically hasn't wrestled the best there, and he's down 7-0 in his 2nd match. He gets a reversal at the end of the 2nd period, and the only place we can go is on our feet to try and throw him, and he sure enough did. He tossed him and got a long 5 count. Held on to it for most of the pretty much the entire 3rd period, and then he went on the aggressive in the 3rd period and shot the kid out of bounds. The kid kind of took off running on him, and we won the match on the fleeing call. So great to see him finish aggressively and get after it. So that was really nice. But the other guys, he had quite a few that were there. A lot of them came down to everybody. I thought wrestled the best match that they were capable of wrestling as their final match. And honestly, to me, that's a Cinderella story for me. There's always somebody that finishes, sometimes I've had entire teams do it. We go there and we belly flop, and it's misery, but I thought everybody finished the season where they needed to be. I was very pleased.
Since this was you and Slice's last season coaching wrestling, do you think the kids tried a little bit harder?
They dug a little deeper. It seemed like. I know that region meet was just pure magic for us. We had kids win matches that weren't supposed to win matches, and just that was really nice. And then I don't know again how much that factored in. I know emotions started running high later, and it kind of snuck up on me right towards the end there. And then, especially when I got home to my wife, I asked her 2 years ago to give me one more year. Then COVID hit, and then the way last year ended up was miserable, and I had to go out on my terms and push as hard as I could, and so she let me go this last year, and it was really hard on her. And that's when I broke down, was just to thank her for letting me go this one last year, because it really paid off. The kids wrestled well, and it was a great ending, to my tenure here. So it was awesome.
All right, Coach, thanks for everything.
And you bet. I always appreciate you guys coming in. The kids love talking to you, and it's been a good run. Thank you. I appreciate it.